A cheap holiday on an idyllic beach on Rügen Island in North Germany, it's no longer a pipe dream. Now a youth hostel has opened its doors at the Prora resort. This concrete colossus was built by the Nazis in the 1930s. Regular visitors to the Baltic coast, Anke and Sven are from Berlin and know all about the history of the beach resort. For them, that makes it all the more interesting.
As we drove up, we thought there should be holiday homes all along here.
Opening a youth hostel is proof that our generation has closed that chapter of history for good. But we're not going to forget about it.
Tourists at Prora are holidaying in the shadow of the Third Reich and its architecture. In between the concrete blocks, there are ice cream sellers, and discos rub shoulders with historical exhibitions. The beach resort was designed to accommodate up to 20,000 party faithful at a time, but before the first holidaymaker even set foot in one of these minimalist rooms, the war put a stop to it. And this is the only way to get a real feel for the sheer size of the complex. It stretches out over 4.5 kilometers along the coast. After the war, it was used by the East German Army, and in 1990 it was open to the public. Christian Schmidt does guided tours here.
People should really come and see this place. Here you can take a critical look at National Socialism. It was never just a building. It had a purpose, to control and coordinate the people.
It's a listed building, and over the years, Prora has remained controversial. Does its murky past make it a suitable place for tourists? The local authorities certainly think so. They're already planning more hostels and luxury hotels.
Look at all the young people here. They prove that it's possible to combine history and documentation centers with a bit of relaxation and a holiday.
Still, the opening date for the Youth Education Center has been pushed back till 2013, and no one can force these young Berliners to make a detour to the museum on their way to the beach.
No, but seriously, we'll try to visit the museum.
But far-right websites have taken a great interest in the reopening of Prora, celebrating the revival of cheap tourism for the masses, a Nazi concept.
Of course, there's the potential that it will be used by the far right, and that means it's very important that Prora takes a critical approach to its past to stop that happening. It can't just be about fun and holidays.
Yet so far it's clearly a hit. All the rooms are now booked up until the end of the summer.